welcome to the video. This is a re-editing of the tournament series results video. I decided I was gonna re-edit it and split it into two parts, so you're seeing part one. So from now we'll go into the first 7 matches of the tournament, and we're gonna look for what were the keys for us to win these battles, and in the battles we didn't come out on top in, what are some things we could learn, what are some things we could take away from these battles to improve our battles in the future, and hopefully inch us one step closer to coming out tournament champion in one of these Splinterlands tournaments. So let's go ahead and take a look at this condensed version of the video, and if you like it, be on the lookout for part 2. Let's get into it. Okay, you know why we're here, so let's go ahead and jump into this. So starting with our first match, which was against version 1. Version 1 came in rocking 100,000 power, gifted us an early win to go 1-0 in the rankings. They fled the battle. Next up is against DJerome. If I'm not correct, DJerome had some heat. Oh, well, he was rocking 26,000 power, but I felt like he had some good cards if my mind serves me correct from the previous video. But let's go ahead and take a look at the battle. Let's see where my idea worked, where my idea didn't work, and let's see how we can get better. So the details of this match were 24 mana, no water, no earth, and we got holy protection and up close and personal. So let's take a look at the replay and see what happened. We have the Living Lava. That's a pretty strong card. We got the Serpentine Spy with that opportunity. Could possibly cause us some problems. We got the Oasis. I think that's how you say that one. With the sneak. Oh, we got double sneak and double opportunity. Yeah, this is looking like a rough one. My plan to out thorns them I don't think is gonna work, but let's go ahead and see how the match plays out. Okay, we're holding steady so far. Man, that divine shield is really kind of, I could have really used that thorns damage there. And DJerome's team composition is really good because that mix of opportunity and sneak really stressed my backline. I wasn't able to direct them to just the thorns like I was really hoping to. If they were able to kind of pick their targets, my team wasn't going to last very long. And so, I mean, we ended up taking them almost down to the wire. Pretty solid win for DJerome. Congrats to you. Okay, so now we're sitting 1-1 in the tournament. Moving on to our next one, we were going against Sorak 1, rocking 305 power. I think when I saw this one, I was pretty confident I was getting barbecue chicken, but it looks like I lost. Let's figure out what happened. Conditions of the battle: 22, only fire and death, earthquake, and no legendaries, which there was no legendaries in this tournament, so it didn't really matter. Let's go ahead and see what happened. Okay, looking at the teams, Sorak went with the Cursed Wendigo. And unfortunately for me, that's gonna cause a problem. I don't think my Phantasm is gonna survive very long going against the Cursed Wendigo. And then although we have the same amount of damage on our team, I think attacking all the same position, we have 4 damage attacking all the same position, but I think putting in the Rift Wing here kind of sunk my team. So let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, that thorns hurt. Yeah, that hurt us. That hurt us. And now it's just a war of attrition. We're not going to make it to, I believe it's round 20 when fatigue sets in. And with him being able to attack and not taking any flying damage, it's just not going to make much difference. The Rift Wing kind of hurt me on that one. That's one of those situations where being aggressive was probably the better play. I tried to outlast my opponent, and typically when you try and outlast your opponent instead of attack, you get dog walk. Cheers to you, Ciroc 1. Well earned victory. Our next opponent is ODZ1247, but it looks like he saw the power and got afraid of the skills. He backed away, ran away. I don't blame him. It was gonna get nasty, but I'll take this dub. Barbecue chicken. I don't have any issues with surrenders. I will take a win wherever I can get one. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we are going against Swayze of the Threshold Guardians. I feel like almost every tournament I'm in, I see Swayze, so he's definitely pretty active. We actually have a rather similar power. I think my power is maybe slightly less than his. But let's go ahead and see how the match goes. Alright, so battle conditions. No sneaker snipe. All monsters get explosive weaponry. 28 mana. Green and Earth and Death decks are usable. Oh, that's what it was about Swayze. He had the Mylor. See, I knew something about that name made my hair stick up a little bit. It's that Mylor. He was giving me all kind of problems. But let's see how this goes, because explosive weaponry matches with the Earth deck is actually one of my favorite decks to play. So he has the Mycelic Slip Spawn, gave it Thorns and Blast. You know what? That could be an issue, but it's gonna really take the brunt of. Let's see, it's gonna end up taking 3 damage from my Psychic here. It's gonna end up taking 6 damage for each turn from Grund. And it's also gonna take 1 from the Scout, so that's 6, 9, 10. So we'll likely end up killing this thing possibly in the first round, if not the second, which is gonna be huge for us. We got a second tank, but Grund should still be around, and I got the heal here to help heal Grund up. Outside of that, I think this is very feasible, but it's probably going to be close due to the Thorns. But let's see how it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and get that blast going. I'll take the Thorns. We're going to hit them again. We're going to blast them again. Alright. My Hill Giant's doing his job. Taking that blast damage to keep it from my Goblin Mystic. Okay, so the Slip Spawn did last a second to the second turn. Alright, Grund's still around. Hopefully we can go ahead and get that heal before he gets killed. Oh no, we lost Grund, but that's okay. The heal is now gone, and we are hitting the back line with Blast. Yeah, this is effectively it. We are golden. Barbecue chicken. Okay, next up is against Mishka. Let's see here. Mishka was rocking in 117,000 power, so I knew this battle was gonna be tough. Doesn't look like I came out on the winning side on here. Let's take a look at the battle and see what we can learn. This is a low mana matchup. I despise low mana matchups against high collection power opponents. But we got super sneak, so all melee monsters get sneak and reverse speed. So the lower the speed, the faster, the lower speed goes first. And we have fire, water, and earth available. Let's take a look and see what we did. I remember this team. This is the one I think I got flustered on, and I ended up picking fast and regretted my picks. So he did decide to go with Ulrich and with the magic. So my Torhelio is a good play here. Only issue is he also has a Torhelio, and I'm guessing from looking at this, I don't really think my team is that bad, but I'm thinking that the extra 2 damage this nymph is gonna do is going to, oh, that's exactly what it is. The nymph is gonna get an extra point of damage, which is actually gonna allow it to hurt Torhelio, whereas my Venari Spellsmith here is not gonna do enough magic damage to actually hurt the other team's Torhelio, and so that's what's effectively gonna cost me this match. Oh, I didn't think about that. The Hardy Stonefish was a meat shield and had 1 Tyrande snipe. I didn't think about it. Very effective play there. And so as you see here, my Venari Seedsmith is just not doing any damage. Spellsmith, I'm sorry, is just not doing any damage. Yeah, well played. All right, cheers to you, Mishka, the Cardinals. Well-earned victory. Okay, next battle on the list is against Walnuts. Let's take a look and see what Walnuts was. He's currently in the Crypto Knights Guild, rocking 10,000 power. Let's see what you got here, Walnuts. So our battle details were, we had 50 mana. The initial health of all monsters is equal to that of the highest base health on either team. No neutrals. Only fire and dragon are unusable. Let's get in here. This is another team that, this is another rule set that I feel like this Earth deck is really strong against. Matter of fact, I believe when I picked this, I said that we were going to use Overwhelming Force. And that's really what this deck is going to accomplish here. Now, he has Osweiler, which would be a very strong counter against a very high magic team. However, in an equalizer match, all of my magic characters have the same amount of health as the highest person on the team. So, Reflect really is pretty strong in general because because magic characters tend to have lower health. So a couple shots of Reflect usually kill them, which is why it's so effective. But when they have 10 health each, it makes Reflect in itself a bit less usable, especially when I have characters out here who are gonna put out 3 damage a turn. If you're only reflecting 1 point of damage, that's just not good math. So I'm feeling pretty confident. We're gonna put the screws to this one. Let's watch it happen. First reflect. So now he's gone. And as you see here, from even though my team is taking damage, the nice benefit of the reflect is that they have to still take my initial damage. Now, if they were not taking my damage and reflecting it back, it'd be an entirely different story. But the fact that they have to still eat the damage, this is just overwhelming force. There's just almost nothing you can really do against this team. Or, I don't want to say there's nothing you can do against this team, but Magic Reflect, especially in this rule set, is just not going to get the job done. Yeah, once this guy shows up, this match is effectively over. His only attack is gonna be with the reflect, and even if he managed to kill off my backline, my Venari Knifer right here is ready and willing to give him that good work. Walnuts has been crushed. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. This will be the end of part 1 of the tournament series. Look out for part 2, where we'll go ahead and finish out the tournament, see who's the champion, and then see what our overall score is. If you enjoy the content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again. AgAPrime out.